My name is Clayton Edson, and I want to tell you a little bit about what has made me successful. I think you can carry with you into 2025. I run a couple of companies. I've done sales for about a decade, professionally and unprofessionally now. So whatever you want to take from whatever I can tell you, offer you, give you 2 cents on, would love to just give you some information that can change your life. First thing I'll tell you is you got to be honest with people. There's too many people that run businesses today that are not honest. And actually, it drives me crazy. American business is something that I don't love a ton because everybody has built this idea around making the most amount of money possible, like the highest level of profits. And I think we're at a place now where most of society is sick and tired of that. Like, I don't want to shop on TikTok. I don't want to shop on Instagram. What I want to do is I want to buy from a small business that has a creative idea where they're delivering me quality over the quantity. They are offering me something unique, kind of like an Etsy purchase. And so in business, I think today we've gotten this habit of copying the entire business rather than just copying the mechanics of how to create a successful business. And I think the way that people have to start adjusting their mindset is think about what you want and then think about what you want to deliver. And is that in alignment with your personal ethics and responsibilities? Look, I've done the flash sale. I've done the emotional sale. Now I do a lot of health insurance, necessary commodity. Depends on how you look at it. I mean, some people think it's a scam. Really, at the end of the day, it can be perception, right? Some people are upset with it. Some think it's worth it. Some think it's not worth it. It's everybody's opinion. But at the end of the day, in insurance, we have a market. And when we go to the market, I will say, hey, look, this is what I can do for you. This is what it costs. Here's my only expectation of you working with me. And it comes down to 2 things. Did I solve your problem? Did I save you money? Now, for me, my average client saves 40% on their health insurance. I would say about 80% of people that come in save about 40% on their health insurance. And I would say from a coverage standpoint, the number of people that we solve problems for on the coverage side, I would say probably 20 or 30%. And so in business today, we're so ingrained with this, like, just you've got to sell it and you've got to close the person and use the 1 to 10 sales close. And I just hate that. It drives me crazy. I've done so much of it. I know how to do it. But at the end of the day, my intention is to turn clients into family. And you don't turn people into family by manipulating them into buying something. You know, like, for example, Grant Cardone's products. The reason I've gone back and bought more of them is because what's been delivered to me. I don't enjoy being sold or use some type of closing line. Half the time it doesn't work anyways. It just pisses me off, right? Part of it is I know what they're doing, the salespeople, that is, and I don't care. But I want a deliverable service or product that solves my problem. And I think we create an illusion for clients on what problem they're going to solve rather than just asking them what their problem is and then giving them the solution. So when you're on the phone with people, I would say for 2025, be honest with people. And secondly, make a commitment to solve people's problems or save them money. At the end of the day, at the root of it, solve their problem. And if you can do that, you'll have family for life. You'll have infinite number of referrals. And I can tell you, being in the insurance space now for 5 years, I would say 50% of my business now comes from referrals. I'd say 10%, 15% comes from other insurance agents. And then I would say 35 to 40% of that comes from my website. So I'd really encourage you to be honest with people and help them out, because if you can do one of those 2 things, you're really going to help people want to do business with you, and you're going to create a sustainable business, especially as things adjust and change in 2025. We don't know what they're going to do, if they're going to print more money, if inflation's going to go up. What you have to do is you have to offer value to people if you want to stay in business. And we have to figure out how to ditch the American model of like pump and dump. Pump people in, market them in, sell them a product, move them along. It's the repeat clients that are going to create the business you want, the life that you want. Because at the end of the day, money doesn't mean anything because the US government just keeps printing more of it. You just want to You want to exchange energy for money. You want to offer people a solution to whatever problem they have. They give you money, they're giving you energy, and then you can flow that back out through the rest of your life of what you do on the day-to-day basis to actually enjoy the life that you have. And so this year, I would tell you to stay focused on the people and solve problems, and you will be financially free and be happy. And the people you work with will be happy, and you'll be proud of yourself. And that's what I would tell everybody to focus on this year. Ditch the old American business model and go back to how everything was in the 1800s, where it was literally about offering someone value for what they're giving you and solve their problem. Otherwise, don't sell them something.